everybody, weebrabbit here, and welcome to our new LP of Persona 3 Portable. That's right, this is a game that I have been wanting to play for a long time. You can ask Terrific. I had even thought about maybe doing like an emulated version on my PS4, but as we were, thinking of what to play and whatever, this game got announced that it was coming to all systems, including like Switch, PS4, Xbox, and PC, etc. And we said, hey, why don't we just wait for it to be out on all systems? And I could probably grab it on Game Pass. So that's what we're playing it on right now. As you can see, it's going to give us the choice between playing as a girl or a boy. But before I discuss that, Terrific's here. Say hello, Terrific.
Man, don't let him lie to you people. We just talked about this like an hour ago. And he got everything set up in an hour. Literally.
Yeah, there was no planning. It was last minute.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, we've been talking about this for like over a year now, I believe.
Yeah, because I always just really I really wanted to play it because I thought it's like a really good game. And I was like willing to like emulate it, but then it's like, but it is coming like to like all systems. And so we kind of were just like waiting for it to like have to drop.
Yep. But like I said, it's here and I'm excited for it. So if you guys are excited, make sure that you smash that like button. Well, no, sorry, smash the dislike button because that'll give us more exposure than the like button, unfortunately. And then,
Real quick, you know nothing about the Persona series, right?
Yeah, all I know is the name.
Okay, cool. All right, so that'll be a wild ride for you. I'll try to, guide you through some stuff I know about the series. And for those watching, depending on how much they know, that should be a wild ride as well. Yeah. As I was saying, in this version, the portable version, because the original version was on the PS2, it only let you play as the guy. From the portable version onward, which is a little bit of a remake, you can either play as the guy, which is the main story. It's the one that, everyone's used to. Or you can play as this girl, and it's like an alternate version where some of the things like the social links and the story are a bit different. So the girl's supposed to be like a second playthrough for people who are more experienced. But for this first playthrough, even though I did kind of want to play as her, I'll play as the guy. That way we get all the standard stuff,
Yeah.
All right, so it says begin the story. Game. Yeah, basically the base game. Begin the story as the male main character. I guess we will. And then we choose our difficulty. Luckily, what's cool is I'm pretty sure you can switch it whenever you want. So that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Nice. I will start it on normal. We can change it whenever, though. I think, yes, you can change the difficulty level from the command menu, which is really cool. I like when a game lets you change difficulty anytime. I hate when it kind of is like, like it's set in stone. Because then later, if you want to make it harder or easier, you can't, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
All right. It says, now please enjoy the game. So,
no, don't tell me what to do.
Oh boy. So there's a butterfly, which I will explain the blue butterflies. That is a motif for the series. So it says, time never waits. It delivers all equally to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. So it says it's giving us a year to do something. And that's what's interesting about the Persona series, at least from 3 forward, that you play as a student and you do play a whole school year. So that's kind of what it's alluding to, that we're going to have a whole school year to accomplish something.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah. Alrighty, and like I said, this game is very influenced by anime and stuff. So all like the all the cutscenes are very anime-esque and stuff, the designs. So it says Terminal Station, evening. Yeah. It says the station entrance is buzzing with activity. Meanwhile, elsewhere. All right. So it's a female student. She's gasping. I don't know if you noticed what was in her hand.
I just put it to my head.
It's a gun.
Yeah. So she's like, I just put it to my head.
Pull the trigger.
And pull the trigger.
I'm chickening out.
All right. So something's happening with this girl, obviously. Did you expect that to be one of the first things you saw in this playthrough?
No.
No, I can't.
Hey, don't be a quitter.
Which is kind of funny because you'll actually see what that gun represents later, so it's kind of interesting. Inside the new city passenger train on 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿. Due to a malfunction,
today's rail schedule has been greatly altered.
It's a lot of the text is, well, not a lot. It's like half and half. Some of it is spoken, some is not. That's why it kind of throws me off. And sometimes I want to narrate, and it's like, oh no, it actually, there's voice acting.
We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is 𝐜𝐤𝐤𝐤.
All right, so there's that butterfly again. And right now it'll be very interesting because just a little bit of spoiler that you'll see in a moment. But our main character that we picked, the guy,
yeah,
he is on that train.
Please take care to board before our departure.
So he's basically taking this train to the city. But as he begins to arrive in the city right now, it says right here, you arrive late, and we're going to notice some very strange stuff. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye open for that. So it's almost midnight. So that's important. It's almost midnight. All right, so look at our clock. So it hit midnight and time just like broke, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's like a big gimmick of this game, which is pretty cool. Look at what happens in this world when it hits midnight. And it'll get explained later in the story, but it's just kind of cool. Like, you're like, what's happening? So yeah, so he has like the Nani expression. So something odd about the atmosphere. Something about the atmosphere seems odd. Ellipsicus. It would probably be best to hurry to the dorm. So yeah, we're new to this town, and we're heading to some sort of dorm. And as we're walking there, as you walk from the station, you notice coffin-like objects lining the deserted city. So there's coffins everywhere. The moon is bright, bright green. It's a bright full moon.
Oh.
It's an eerily gigantic moon. All right, we made it to the dorm though, so that's good at least. So that's a really weird atmosphere, right? Pretty good setup, right?
Yeah.
Gekkoukan High School, 𝐬𝐤𝐤𝐿 dorm. This is the dorm mentioned in your admission pamphlet. So yeah, we are here because we're going to start school at this new school.
Welcome.
So we're at the dormitory. All right, so someone's welcoming us.
You're late. I've been waiting a long time.
Man, get this creepy dude away from me.
It sounds like the voice you make for some of the characters.
Yeah.
Whenever, especially like what's his name, 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐸 or whatever, that's kind of like the voice you make.
Mm-hmm.
An unknown boy is holding a piece of paper out to you.
If you want to proceed, then please sign here. It's a contract.
All right, so this little boy wants us to sign a contract.
There's no need to be scared.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned it because I was gonna freak out. But if he says it's okay, then
It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Oh hell no! Responsibility for my actions. I'm out. Just walk out.
Game ends.
Right, just game over. Something is written on the paper he's holding out to you. I chooseth this fate of my own free will. Below it is a blank to sign your name. And that's what's fun about these games. We can put a default name, or we can choose our name. So what should we call ourselves? Because I would say Weeb, but I don't know. Should we try and go more interesting? What should we call ourselves?
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞.
𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞?
Yep, let's combine both of our names.
I like it. I'll hold it a bit. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐸.
Or maybe just 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐸 then? I don't know.
𝐥𝐤𝐸.
What do you
𝐥𝐤𝐸
think?
sounds pretty funny. I like 𝐥𝐤𝐸.
Okay, 𝐥𝐤𝐸.
Our first name is 𝐥𝐤𝐸. Oh boy, 𝐥𝐤𝐸, huh? That's pretty funny. Then hold on. There we go. And then last name.
It's got to be let's see, either grab it or grab it, because how my quote unquote official name is Terrific Gamer.
Oh, right.
You're Weeb Rabbit. So just do grab it. I think that's a nice anime name.
Go Rabbit.
Or grab it. Just put a G in front of rabbit. Or
I got you.
depends on whatever fits.
Okay, hold on. 𝐥𝐤𝐸𝐸. 𝐥𝐤𝐸. Grab it.
Nice.
That's so stupid. I love it. 𝐥𝐤𝐤 grab it. It's the best name ever, man. Already.
Oh, so does
Love
anything
it.
happen if you don't add a last name? Like, will you
No,
get a
you have
funny
to.
dialogue?
You have to
okay.
put. You have to put something.
Okay.
I've seen people put all sorts of stuff. Like they put. I've seen. What was like a really funny one? Someone put Fat D as their name. Someone put. There's some
nice.
good ones though. You know, it's like the Zelda thing too. You know how you pick like, really funny ones for Link and like some for Epona and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember Twilight Princess and someone for Epona they put my dick. So what's her name? What's it? 𝐿𝐤𝐤 literally says, "I washed my dick for you." It's great. It's great. Proceed. I guess so. 𝐥𝐤𝐤 grab it.
Very well.
Beautiful.
Time is something no one can escape. It delivers us all to the same end. Wishing won't make it go away. And so it begins.
All right. And he has disappeared.
Okay.
The unknown boy disappeared as if melting into the darkness. So I was going to say, right away, when they keep talking about a thing that, you know, comes to everybody or whatever, what do you think they're talking about? It's kind of obvious.
Say that one more time.
The thing that comes for everybody and that time doesn't stop it.
Death.
Yeah, so that's gonna be like the big thing for this game, which is like what makes it like pretty dark. It's pretty interesting. Is that this game is all about death. The other ones, you know, before this had to do more with like rumors and you know how those pass around. The fifth one has to do with like liberation and rebelling. But this one, its big theme is death. So we're gonna see that a lot. Alrighty, so if
Who's
we wait.
there?
All right, so we saw her earlier.
How can you be? But it's... Don't tell me.
All right, the girl's holding something that looks like a gun.
Wait.
All right, so that's another girl. So there's two girls now. And oh, look at that. Did you see everything? The lights are back. Did you see that the green part from the top of the menu's gone?
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
That's right. Right now we're with the girls. Oh yeah.
Oh, time to get your Mac on.
No, you know what that means.
Oh.
Slumber party sleepovers. Pajama slumber parties.
Oh yeah.
Is it okay for him to be here?
Yeah, she's like, you.
I guess we'll see.
Girl on the right's excited. She's like, oh, we'll see.
This is Yukari Takeda. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Yeah, so we almost always play as a junior, I think, in high school.
Oh,
Hi.
okay.
I'm Yukari.
All right, and this is what makes the game, you know what it is. So we get to choose our dialogue. So nice to meet you. Why did you have a gun? Is this the girls' dorm? So of course I'm gonna get right to it. Why did you have a gun?
Huh? Well, it's sorta like a hobby. Well, not a hobby,
What?
but...
You know how it is these days. It's for self-defense. It's not a real gun, of course. It's getting late, so you should get some rest.
All right, so they're playing it off. That apparently it wasn't a real gun. It's just like a hobby thing. So
Your room's
I
on the
don't buy
second
it.
floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
I don't know. So everyone's being nice so far. They didn't expect me, but you know. All right, so dormitory, second floor hallway at the furthest door.
This is it. Pretty easy. So, any questions?
What's the contract for? Does that kid live here too? I'm gonna ask about the contract.
Huh? What's this about? What contract?
Yukari doesn't seem to know what you're talking about.
Can I ask you something? On your way here from the station.
Are you
Is
high?
everything okay?
So she seems to know. She's asking us how it was on the way from the station. That's just gaslighter. Yeah, it was fine.
I see.
Yeah, I didn't notice anything weird.
Never mind then.
Yep, perfectly normal.
Well, I better get going.
Watch, now
Alrighty.
you're gonna get the bad ending.
Right? For Liner.
I'm sure he's still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
All right. So far it's been a pretty weird night, but we're trying to settle in. It doesn't whatever. So you walk down the stairs. This is your assigned room, and it's gonna show us what our room's like. Yeah, so the difference between this version and the original version of the game was more like you would actually walk around the environments. Your character would actually move in the environments, and here it's more visual novel style, where you just move the cursor around.
Oh, okay.
So they changed it. They made it a little more simple. It makes sense because this was originally on the PSP, and then they ended up upscaling it. But you can look at a few things. For instance, you can look at the mirror. The mirror reflects your regular face. Later, if you have a computer, we can check out the computer and play games here. We can always choose to study. We can watch stuff on TV.
Oh, geez, man. So are we gonna spend the first episode using the computer, getting onto an incognito tab and playing Choke the Monkey?
Well, we don't have the computer. I just said so.
Oh, I thought I heard you mention a computer. My bad.
No, I said when we get a computer, if we get a computer.
Oh, okay. So then.
But for now, no matter what you click on, you're tired today. You should go to bed early. So that's the only option we really have. But later, that's what makes this a life sim sort of thing. You can choose how you spend your time, which is kind of cool.
Nice.
But yeah, for now, we're just gonna go to bed because apparently, it's been a long day. There's not really much else to do. So sleep. And there we go. And yeah, it tracks our days. Funny that this game takes place in 2009.
It's
wow.
Eerie. Are you awake?
Sweet time asleep. Ignore it. I'll open it. Very funny, just ignore her.
Yeah, why are you being so mean, man?
Because girls like that, don't they?
Asked me to take you to school.
That is true. Nice
just be a good jerk to all the girls. So she's gonna take us to school because obviously we haven't never been there, so she's gonna help us.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I don't remember what happens when you put it on yourself, but it's out. Maybe she insists or something. I don't remember, but there's no reason to be mean. So yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, then let's go.
All right. Gotta admit, that choker she wears looks kind of uncomfortable. Did you notice it?
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's leather, like a leather choker. I understand if it's a little one of those little thread ones or maybe a silk, but it looks like it's a big old leather choker. I feel like that'll get really hot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know, right? I was just thinking that.
I know. Oh, style, man. Inside the New City passenger train on 𝐦𝐤𝐬.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea.
Yeah, so the setting where we're actually takes place is actually pretty interesting because it's not the city exactly. It's not like Tokyo, a big city, and it's not a little village like in the fourth game. It's in a little town. This one's a weird man-made island. Watch.
Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now.
They're gonna show us what it looks like. Oh no, they just show us the school. I think in the original version they do show a cutscene showing you arriving. But yeah, you'll see the layout later. It's pretty weird. It looks very industrial. It doesn't feel very natural. Yeah. It's kind of a weird location. So yeah, you can always see what your classmates and stuff are up to. So I hear they're agreeing each other.
Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekkoukan High. You're gonna love it here.
And what if I don't? You lied to me.
Here, right?
Oh, gosh.
You should go see your homeroom teacher first.
Right.
The faculty office is right there to the left. And that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go?
Do we have any questions, Terrific?
Yeah. What's under your shirt? Wait, no. How old are they first?
I think they're all 17,
juniors, right?
They're 17. Yeah.
Never mind.
16, 17.
Curse you, laws.
Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey.
Oh, she's gonna get weird.
About last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
I already tweeted it.
All right, there are many people standing in front of the bulletin board, and this is what it looks like I said. If it was the original game, we would actually be running around the school. Here, though, it's just kind of a little diorama, visual novel thing. So real quick, though, if I remember, I think it's helpful to go here. Hi there, welcome, and buy an item. Yes, this one I think as I remember, this one's actually a useful item for later. All right, if we just talk in general, you seem interested in what we got on sale. You must be a new student. I don't have enough bread for everyone, so if you want some, come early. I don't have any customers once school's out, so I can't sell that much. So yeah, there's like a special bread you can buy from here too that gives you like extra health or something.
Oh, okay.
So if he knows this teacher, he looks pissed, right? So let's see why he's pissed. Kids these days don't know how to show respect for their elders. We're their teachers, we've lived longer than them. But Moriyama and her gang had to pull that on me at the very beginning of the term. And then the vendor says, I'm sorry, sir, but I have to go. It's time to place my order. Even you're shooing me away? Some way to start the school year. I don't think my nerves can take this. And the vendor, all right, I get it. You want me to order one of those cream-filled breads you like so much, right? You could have just asked. Yeah, so teacher being a drama queen. So we talked to this girl. The faculty office. I think it's that way. Actually, I'm new here, so you should probably ask someone else. So yeah, all sorts of students that are new and stuff. So these guys, what's kind of interesting is you talk to people, you can learn about people that are going to be like later in the story. So for instance, this is a little almost early cameo. These guys will actually be in the clubs you join.
Really?
So two students are talking. So Angry Girl says, hey Kaz, why are you wearing your PE uniform? School just started. You really ought to find somewhere to change to some normal clothes. And then the guy says, I guess. Okay, fine. Quit glaring at me like that. Hey, where's the bulletin board with the homerooms posted? And she's like, it's right there. You're in class F, Kaz. I'm in a different homeroom, so I can't keep an eye on you. I worry about you sometimes.
Jeez.
So remember these two, like I said. Just remember what they look like real quick. So it's a guy with kind of spiky hair, wearing a tracksuit, and it's a girl that, for being Japan, she's actually kind of tan. She's kind of cute, kind of different.
I mean, she's just doing the Harajuku, just without blonde hair.
Well, if they don't have the blonde hair, then it's not that.
It's half a Juku. Get it? Half a Juku, Harajuku.
No, that's stupid. All right, so let's check the bulletin board. Let's ignore you. Class rosters are posted. You can't find your name. Look for it again. There is a small note with your name on it. 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞, Class F. You look closer and notice that the name 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 talk about is also on the list. It seems it will be in the same class as her. All right, we got to stalk her. Nice. All right, so if we press one of the buttons, that pulls up our little options. So let's go to the faculty office. All right. Let's see what these losers are up to. Once again, try to remember the people because they probably will show up again. Distressed girl. Library. That's strange. I saw the map, but where am I? So this girl's lost. And if we look at these two weirdos, a man wearing a kabuto who looks like a teacher is talking to a foreign male student. So look at these two. Do you see? Every man must have the passionate samurai spirit within him. At our school, we encourage our students to think like samurai in order to accomplish great things. And the foreign student says, that's fantastic. The teachings of Bushido are important then as they are now. And the helmeted guy says, yes. You may not be a native of this land, but the spirit of the samurai flows through you just the same. They seem to be having fun. So yeah, this teacher, you'll actually see him later. He's always obsessed with samurai stuff. It's actually like, you'll see that's like his gimmick. It's like really silly. All right, so here's the faculty office. So tell me this doesn't look like Yukari if he was an adult.
It does.
Isn't that weird?
Yes.
All right, the teacher says, oh, are you the new student? 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞.
11th grade, correct?
I like if she went 𝐥𝐤𝐤𝐞. Ah, nice traditional Japanese name. 11th grade, correct. The teacher's flipping through pages in a file. Okay, so they're gonna give us a little hint of something here. Pay attention.
Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents...
All right, so something about our parents 10 years ago.
I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school.
All right, so something about our parents. You saw that, huh?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F, but first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow
Alrighty.
me.
Alrighty, so keep it in mind, we're moving to a new school, something about our
The new
parents.
school year.
Oh, I love this guy. Look at the way he talks such.
I'd like each of you to remember the proverb. If a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
I don't you just love this guy? The principal continues with his speech.
Hey,
Student behind you is trying to get your
you came to school with
attention.
Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend?
Oh, she's asking if she has a boyfriend. She does, she doesn't, I don't know. What should we put?
Say no, let's just be real. Say I don't know.
I see. I thought you might know, but I guess not. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking.
Yeah, this guy had to ruin it.
And I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
She's like, you're getting me in trouble. Shut up. You hear lots of people talking. Yeah, everyone's just bored by that principal's speech, obviously. So everyone's just like, all right, homeroom's over. Your first after-school session is about to begin.
What's up, dude?
All right, so someone's approaching us.
How's it going?
All right, so it's this guy. Whoever this guy is. Who are you, or what do you want? What do you think?
Say, what do you want?
Oh, come on. Let me introduce myself, at least.
No, walk away.
I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am?
No.
She's not impressed, so
Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
Exactly. See, she gets it.
What?
Yeah, she
I
does.
was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh?
Yeah, I know. It's just a coincidence. It must be fate.
Yes, it must be fate.
Fate? You're right.
Yeah, she's like, okay then.
Still, I'm a little surprised.
We made her laugh. That's cute.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too?
Who are you again? He like introduced himself.
By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about you know what, did you?
Or you know what? I'm gonna put
Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, all right?
Tell me that doesn't sound suspicious to anyone just like listening to them talking. Yeah, look, see? He's like, excuse me?
What?
Last night?
Yeah, see, she made it worse.
Wait a minute. Don't get the wrong idea. Listen. I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've got to go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Sounds pretty cool. So she's on the archery team, so that's an interesting little character trait.
Yeah.
All right.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you.
Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man.
Yeah, I'm the man.
This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
All right, so you decided to go home with Junpei. Oh my.
Whoa, check out the jocks
Moving
on the
pretty quick
rug.
already.
Say, you thinking about joining a club?
Yeah, so this is what's special. In this game, you pick a sports club. In the fourth game, you pick between, I think it's like acting club or some other club. I don't remember, but it's not. I think it's an art club or acting club. And in the fifth game, you don't do any school activities. You get to pick between like jobs or something, which is funny. But here, the whole thing is about clubs, which is, you know.
You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
All right, so you made small talk with Junpei as you went home. So even though he seems kind of, you know, like the girl doesn't really like him, whatever, finds him annoying, it's still implied that, yeah, he seems like a nice guy. He's, you know, sticking to you and whatever. So there you go. All right, there's this sign-in sheet on the counter. So this is how we save our game. And Mitsuru, welcome back. All right. And I think that it's perfect that we got to save at this point, because I think this is a pretty good place to stop for part 1. What do you think?
Nah, man. Let's go for another 3 hours.
The first session is 3 hours. Jeez.
Yep.
Nice. Nah, but yeah, I think
pretty nice.
I think it's pretty good for our first little section. So as you can see, this is kind of the intro to the game, where we don't really know what's happening yet. Like we have a hint of some weird supernatural stuff. We have a hint of the dorm being kind of weird with this girl and the whole gun thing, and this girl covering it up. And we have, you know, they have a little hint about how our character, something about his parents and some sort of like a tragedy or whatever that people don't want to talk about. But we don't know how any of this ties together. But we will find out more as we continue going. Like I said, this is where we're going to stop right now. If you guys like what you saw, like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. And trust me, it's a really good game, really interesting mechanics and gameplay and story and everything. So hopefully you guys are in for the long haul. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this playthrough. I've been hoping to do it for a while. We'll see how it goes. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, man, no problem.
All right, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.